Yadong.
Dong.
Where is my automobile? I cannot wait for this matchup. It's Song Yadong, the Kung Fu Monkey, taking on Julio Arce. And, this one should be a straight up banger. The odds makers have it pretty close, right? Song Yadong's coming in as a minus 160 favorite, Arce plus 135. And both these guys are coming in off nice wins, right? The last time we saw last time we saw Julio Arce, he was absolutely flatlining Andre Ewell, who is a guy who is difficult to put out. And before that, he did drop a split decision to Hakeem Dawodu, but that was a very, very close contest and arguably could have gone Julio's way. And before that, he head kicked Julian Erosa, our boy, shout out Debbie, but he kind of head kicked him to another dimension. So going to be interesting to see how he does in this one against the Donger, who is also coming off a nice win. Went to a split decision over Casey Kenny. Another very close fight on a UFC 265 card. And before that, he lost to Kyler Phillips. He was a sizable favorite in that one, but Kyler Phillips, the Matrix, was able to get the win. And before that, it was that fat win streak for Song Yadong. But as we always say, right, he often wins fights on the judges' scorecard, but sometimes it seems as if he might have lost the fight in reality. I mean, definitely that fight against Chito Vera, and especially that fight against Cody Stamann, which ended up being a draw, but I don't know. I always view that one as a Stamann win because that one was pretty tough to give to the Donger. But nonetheless, what are your thoughts on this 135 matchup? Because Julio Arce, he is the older guy. He's 32 years old, but he's going to have a nice little reach advantage and, has just about the same fight experience as the much younger Yadong. So who you got in this one? Are you taking a Song Yadong or Julio Arce?
I gotta go with the Donger on this one. I think the Kung Fu Monkey's gonna get it done. Um, it's honest. It's hard for me to go against him just because if he's losing the fight, the judges have him winning the fight. So I'm just always going for the Dong until I see him go on a two-fight skid. Then I might start to reassess the Donger's judge power. But I think Dong is actually be stronger, faster. He proved his last fight that he's got a gas tank. He looked great, to be honest. He's definitely improved. He's getting better. I mean, he's 23. Kid's an absolute savage for this age, fighting this competition and these level of fighters. And I think he's going to get it done, and I think he's going to get it KO.
Very interesting. And yeah, you touched on the gas tank. Like, it's not easy to win a decision over Casey Kenny, right? That's a guy who can go for days, nonstop pressure. And Yadong brought the fight to him, right? And that thing was close and competitive, but ultimately, Song got the nod in that one. So 84% is rolling with Song Yadong. Majority of it thinks it will be by decision. About 18% is rolling with that Brown. They think the KO TKO is imminent. But, Julio Arce is not a guy who is easy to knock out. I mean, we've seen him submitted once by Brian Boom Kelleher, who seems to just kind of be Julio Arce's kryptonite. But I don't know. I don't know if Yadong's be able to put him out, but if he does, that would be a major feather in his cap because Julio Arce is no joke. And ultimately, I got to go with Julio Arce in this one. I think he's going to find a way to get this one done. I mean, I just think back to that version we saw of him in 2018 when he was beating guys like Daniel Tamer, took out Dan Ige in a fight where that was a unanimous decision for him. A very impressive peak performance by Julio Arce. And I don't know, I was just encouraged by that last performance against Andre Ewell. And I think he's going to find a way to get this done. But to your point, if this thing hits the judges' scorecard, even if Julio Arce has 10-8 after 10-8 after 10-8, I'm guessing that Song Yadong will win the split decision. So if you're bullish on Julio, might be hoping for that finish just so the judges can't render Yadong the victor, regardless of how things play out. So any last thoughts on this one? I got to go with Julio Arce. Am I tripping?
No, you might be tripping, but you gotta always remember the judges are on the Donger's side. I'm telling you. So I think Kung Fu Monkey's gonna pull through. Yeah, most likely will go to decision, but I'm gonna go with a little sauce, just a little sauce KO second round for the Donger. But yeah, boys, throw in the comments. You got Song Yadong or you going with Julio? Throw in the comments. We respond to all of them, and make sure to smash that meat and subscribe.